One word, DeepSeek, maybe two words, tariff wars. Those things are riling the markets and trading here today. We have the U.S. stocks down sharply, especially chips. NVIDIA shares are down 16 bucks, and we have the QQQ trading down minus 3.74%. It is 7:30 Eastern time as I start this video. U.S. yields are moving higher with the, or lower, I should say. Prices are moving higher with the 10-year now down around 10 basis points. So that's something positive. Looking at other markets, we see the price of, let's see, oil prices are trading down around 61 cents, and we have gold prices down $7.31. With all that said, the U.S. dollar has also moved lower against the major currency pairs after moving higher early in the Asian session. But big reversal, and the dollar moving lower with the U.S. yields moving lower as well. So let's talk about the three major currency pairs: the euro versus U.S. dollar, dollar versus yen, sterling versus U.S. dollar. From a technical perspective, let's get started. All right, if you listen to my weekend report on the euro versus U.S. dollar, outline this area right through here as the key area going into the new trading week. Why? Because it was a floor right here, and it goes back in time, by the way. There's other levels going back through here, and then it became a ceiling. Last week we broke above the ceiling on Friday, and that was a bullish break to the upside. We also moved above the 61.8% retracement, then moved down from the December high to the January low. That 61 comes in at 1.04563. The swing area comes between 1.0448 and 1.0461. So what happened in trading here today? Well, in the Asian session, I said the dollar moved to the upside, ironically, and that came down to this area right through here where the swing area was, and we held that swing area support, and that would last 4 or 5 or 6 hours. We've seen the price snap back to the upside. We do have the high price that we saw from Friday's trade, and then this swing area up here that will be a key target on the top side for this pair. If I go back in time, take a look at this area. It's well, it's actually this just this resistance right here, support right here, resistance right here before moving to the downside. So that, it's still a key level to get to and through 105.32 to 105.43. Get above that level and opens the door for this area up here. This area actually goes back in time. You can see the number of different times that the price came within this area as a floor and then a ceiling. And I think it even goes back even further, but this is good enough right here. And then it became a ceiling right through here before moving to the downside. So that's the upside progression. The support remains the same, and bouncing off that level was more bullish for this pair. And we're seeing that manifest itself in the price action in trading this morning. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen next. And if we look at the hourly chart, we saw the dollar initially move lower and then higher. And we came into this swing area right here, which I outlined in my video also, but we did move above the 100, 200 hour moving average, which is also bullish. So it's sort of like the bulls took a shot, and they moved up to the high of the swing area right here, and then they failed, and boom, boom, down goes Fraser, all the way down through the this area right through here, outlined again in the video of the weekend. With a swing high, swing low right here before taking off to the upside. Then we came back down to it, 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 down to it, and that break through it. It also represents the 38.2% retracement. And where do we go? We go right to the 50% retracement, found support buyers against that level, 153.88. Let's see, that probably has some significance on the daily chart. And if we look at the 153.88, well, swing highs right through here. I probably had it outlined, and some swing lows through here, a level that of significance. But what is more significant for the dollar versus yen is holding the 50% right here. This is the next key target to get to and through. If we move below 153.73, that opens the door for further downside with this swing area down here between 153.26, 153.45. On the top side, we'll watch this area right here, 154.47. I'll put a red line across that level right through here. And if we get above that level, this area has to hold resistance, inclusive of the 38.2% retracement and the swing areas going back in time. So be aware of that level. Finally, let's take a look at the sterling versus U.S. dollar. This had less of a reactive action to the upside for this pair compared to, let's say, the euro versus U.S. dollar. And if we, I don't know why we have this horizontal line here. There we go, it's out. And take a look at the area, this yellow area that I have earmarked as a level of resistance, I guess, on the top side, and this level was defined by all these different levels right through here, 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 before moving to the downside. We returned back to that level on trading last week, stalled near the high of it, right near the 125 level, and as you can see, we're just above the 125 level right as we speak. So getting and staying above this level now increases this level's importance as a support. If the price is going to go higher, we probably want to see this level hold again. Now, earlier today we didn't, and the price moved lower and did the right thing. But when we broke back above this area right here, we started to see increased momentum. So the story remains the same. Hold this level is more bullish. Break below it is more bearish, and we also have the 50% retracement in play. On the top side, the 61.8% retracement is the next target on the top side. And then, this looks pretty right here. Why? Because when I look at these areas and look at different reasons for market to have some problems near area, you look at these different swing lows and swing highs, which happen at the same type area. There's a reason for that. Markets are paying attention to that. Traders are paying attention to that. The last thing the price did was move into that area and move to the downside. So 125.60 to 125.74 would be a nice target to look toward in trading here today if the momentum could continue and we get above the 61.8% retracement at 1.25376. So there's my look at the three major currency pairs as the markets are in havoc. My name is Greg Mergolowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.